The show presents exceptionally competent cops. John Oliver hates how unrealistic Law and Order is and Dick Wolf is to be blamed. Law and Order is definitely not John Oliver's favorite show on TV, as he slams the show and creator Dick Wolf for unrealistic portrayal of police force. Emmy-winning TV host John Oliver hates the long-running TV show Law and Order for its one aspect. The NBC show and its spin-off Law and Order Special Victims Unit claim that they depict the lives of the cops of NYPD. Oliver presented a critical analysis of the show, created by Dick Wolf, where he noted that it distorted the big picture of the police. Oliver pointed out several issues with depicting exceptionally competent police officers in the show. The Last Week Tonight host blames it all on Dick Wolf, who wants to portray a positive outlook of the cops. Wolf himself admitted once that his show was a good recruiting tool for the police department. John Oliver took on the subject of how Law and Order was a poor representation of the police force in one of the episodes of his show, Last Week Tonight. Oliver presented his case with many alarming details and revelations, sharing that the show portrays the cops in a very unrealistic manner. Oliver blamed it all on Dick Wolf, the creator of Law and Order and similar uniform-based shows. Oliver claimed that Wolf was a huge fan of the Dragnet franchise, the 1960s police procedural crime drama. The host shared that Wolf had a close, behind-the-scenes relationship with the NYPD, adding that he used consultants from the force for his shows. These consultants improved the show in some aspects, as Oliver recalled the accuracy in things like specific laws, jargon, and crime scene procedures. However, he shared that they also significantly distort the big picture of police. Oliver pointed out one of the issues as the high crime-solving rate in the show, which was far from reality. Oliver shared on the show. Oliver also noted how the series portrayed most of its defendants as white, male, older, and from the middle or upper classes. Oliver claimed that Wolf defended these numbers by sharing that there was no rich white guy pressure group. However, the host made the point that the show didn't want to target people of color because Wolf wanted his cops to be the good guys. He shared. Oliver further shared that Law and Order would never portray policing as it happens in real life. He claimed that Dick Wolf didn't want that in his show, sharing that Wolf knew what to do and what not to do. John Oliver directed his viewers' attention to a THR interview with Law and Order SVU's former showrunner Warren Leight, who admitted that the show is portraying cops too positively and miscontributing to society. Leight shared that the show wouldn't likely do an episode of cops behaving illegally since it was not part of Dick Wolf's brand. Oliver also shared that Wolf has defined his brand in an old interview. In the interview, he shared that he wouldn't do an episode about Abner Loema, the black man who fell victim to harassment at the hands of NYPD. Wolf shared, "That's a terrible thing that happened, but that represents one or two bad apples in a police force of 35,000 people." John Oliver claimed that Wolf was pushing a propagandized, hero-washed version of the truth. He concluded that the show is a commercial for police recruitment, before quipping that it's an ad for a defective product.